We at Motivation hope you and your family are staying safe. Our walk-in location is temporarily closed, but we are open online, taking orders and shipping them out daily. We sincerely thank you for the continued support. Let's get into this video. Hi, I'm Mike and welcome to our Motivation USA brief unboxing where you can buy anything, everything premium for your motorcycle. Today's jump off, we're gonna be looking at something that myself and the entire team is extremely passionate about. Let's talk SE Project. Expect to be greeted with the carbon fiber SE Project CRT exhaust that is very well packaged in bubble wrap and taped. At the very edge of the box, you're gonna see two hard foam plastic that's gonna prevent the exhaust and other component that's in the packaging to slide around. You're gonna be greeted with the detailed instruction manual that's in black and white. You can follow step by step to install your own exhaust. They're also gonna include the spring that's required for you to put with the exhaust to keep them secured. And you will receive several stickers that are not gonna fade over time. You're gonna receive a smaller size, a larger size, and if you're bold, you can actually not put one at all, but we recommend you rip SE Project to the fullest and throw in one of those stickers because it represents quality. We at Motivation USA know this because we're the sole proprietor of SE Project in the US. What you get is gonna be sheer quality and it's gonna sound amazing. Installation is fairly straightforward for both bikes right behind me. I did it on the Hyper and the Ducati Monster. I ended up going with slip-ons. They're fairly straightforward if you follow the instruction that's been given to you by SE Project. Now, if you encounter any issues, you could always follow up with motivationusa.com. We're here to help and give you some guidance in terms of figuring things out. Here are a few things that you're gonna need as part of your arsenal to get this done as safely and quickly as possible. You definitely need a spring puller. If you saw in my last video where I did the installation, I use a plier to actually pull the springs. That could be a little bit dangerous. A spring puller is a must. You definitely need some lubricant in order to finesse the pipe together in the exhaust. And once you start the motorcycle, it's gonna evaporate without leaving any residue. You shouldn't have any issues there. Check with your service manual for torque spec for you to kind of tighten things down. SE Project does not include it because it varies from bike to bike. Now, when we're speaking about getting the SE Project installed on a full fairing bike or 1000cc 600 sport bike or super bike, it's not that it's gonna be more difficult, but there's gonna be a few more steps where you have to remove the fairings, or if you're gonna go full system, you might have to go remove the headers, the OEM headers, and put on the supplied SE Project headers. Overall, it's not a super difficult process. We all could do it, get it done, and get that sweet sound. It's been a great experience with the SE Project CRT exhaust because I've experienced with several other exhausts, and the results that I've gotten rocking the SE Project CRTs have been something unexpected. This one go outside of just doing the job. Immediately once you put the SE Project exhaust on, you will notice a weight difference because they are very light. Those are dedicated racing exhausts. If you look on the inside where you can see the carbon fiber, you'll see that an etch plaque is placed there saying for race use only. So it's definitely a lot lighter. It definitely brings out the characteristic of your engine. You can hear the grumble and how loud it is. If you're looking for a symphony of amazing sound as you're traveling down the streets or in the track or wherever through the mountains, this is it. It sounds ridiculously dope, and it's loud, and it's what most of us riders like. We like something that basically complements the engine nicely, and it brings the best characteristics out. And in that perspective, that exhaust is just worth every penny, in my personal opinion. And I just love it, and I would highly recommend it pretty much to anyone that's considering grabbing an exhaust, that want to do weight reduction or want to see performance gains, or just want something that sounds amazing. So we're talking about tiers of levels that you can enjoy the experience of just the CRT. The exhaust is super light. Once you get it out the packaging, you hold it yourself, you're gonna immediately realize how light this is, and is it something that's gonna do its job? And it does it really well. You can get it either completely in titanium, or you can get it in carbon fiber, which is what I'm rocking on here. It's nice and lightweight. After a couple of miles, you will notice the difference. The engine characteristic will be a little bit different. Even with a slip-on full system, you will notice a tremendous difference. You will see some gains, incremental, right? Once you buy your bike, either you get a liter bike, you get an 800, 600cc bike. All of the mods that we do, there are small increments, and then they end up adding to something that's vastly different from the stock bike you bought. With the SE Project CRT that I've thrown on both bikes behind me, I've experienced tremendous change in my riding, basically the way the bike picks up. And it's just nice. It's something that you have to experience for yourself in order to kind of fully gauge what I'm saying to you. The exhaust tends to be very, very loud, and it does not come with a dB killer. So it is loud. It's turned up to 10 all the time. Whether it's 6 a.m., 5 p.m., 10 p.m. at night, turn up to 11. It's just like loud. Is that a pro and con? To some people, that definitely is a con, because some people would prefer their bike not to be as loud, but just want to have a nice tone. But you know, your boy like that thumping in the chest. There are multiple versions of SE Project that you can get. Some do have dB killers or silencers, whichever way you want to call them. It's the same thing, that it can drop down the decibel. So let's say if you don't want to be annoying to your next door neighbor or to your friends or something like that, you can throw your dB killer on, or your silencers, where the exhaust would still be more pronounced than OEM, but it wouldn't be as loud. The CRTs are just straight up loud all the time, every time. Another thing that's definitely a con, in some cases, not in all, I'm rocking an L-twin bike on both here. I don't have this experience personally, but I've ridden with other friends who have the SE Project CRT exhaust, and on an inline 4, it tends to drone quite a bit. That reverberation that you hear is that's just there. I usually ride with earplugs, and I recommend pretty much anybody else that's riding out here, just to protect your hearing, whether you're on track or you're on the street, definitely throw on some earplugs. But I've heard personally where the exhaust droned so much so where I had to pass my friend and ride in front of him instead of being behind the vibration, and it could be harsh over time. So definitely throwing some earplugs, that could definitely be a con in some cases for some people. And lastly, in this exact example, the CRT exhaust, the opening of the exhaust needs to be quite big. That is not applicable to the Monster because the exhausts are higher up. If it's a low-hanging exhaust, debris can fly into it, but there is a version of the CRT exhaust that does have a honeycomb cover that's on there that will prevent debris from coming in or flying in by mistake or anything like that. But these are the main things I would mention in terms of cons to some. I highly recommend this because you see it on both bikes. Obviously, I'm really happy with them, and I believe you that's watching right now, if you get one for yourself, hit up the site motivationusa.com and grab one, or maybe get the full system. You will not regret it. It's gonna sound amazing. You will notice the performance difference. You might even get some of your friends to convert after they hear your SE Project CRT exhaust. There are different styles carbon fiber, you can get all titanium. We can go into depth in the future in other videos. If you guys are interested, let us know. We'll go into depth the other styles of SC project you can get. But I highly recommend it. And who is this thing for? If you're doing track days, you're looking for performance, you're looking for the sound, right? Something that's lightweight, highly recommend it. If you want something that's awesome in the street, that's gonna really enhance the sound of your engine, the SC project is a great way to go. This exhaust will not let you down. It will make the bike transform into something else. As recommended, use your parts purchase to support the store that support your sport. Motivation USA gives back to the riding community with everything from safety seminar courses and worldwide racing sponsorships. For the most trusted parts and accessories, shop motivationusa.com. All links will be in the description down below. And remember, ride safe and ride often.